because I'm really not. I don't think a lot of people know, but I do know DeJuan Jones tends to play a little.
If DeJuan Jones could play the left side like he plays the right side, then I think you take him over all of them. It's just that I don't think he has the flexibility.
I just think
to do that.
Like shorter speed rushers, I just don't know if he can handle them.
Yeah, not on the left side.
You know what I mean? I think that.
But if we were in the business of a right tackle, like let's say somebody tonight or tomorrow says, we're going to take you up on that offer. We're going to give you a 2nd round pick for Steele.
That's what I was going to say.
Then, DeJuan Jones might be in the equation for me.
Well, yeah.
And then you get another 2nd round
pedigree
pick.
alone.
They want Tyron Smith.
What if they wanted him?
Yeah, ain't nobody want Tyron Smith.
Yeah.
At some point, you got to
Tyron is at the point where he'll retire if he gets traded anywhere. So he. Yeah. Speaking of trades, where are we? Are you guys on the same page that I think something is definitely going to happen?
Hopkins?
Hopkins?
It has to.
Something's going to happen. I honestly think something.
Not for us, but
I think it might.
I'm going to ask how much capital does the Jets have?
Ooh.
Because they're obviously win now, right now.
I heard we're win now.
I was going to say, we should be win now.
We are win now, but I'm just talking about the desperation. Dallas is win now and still build for the future. The Jets are their win as long as we got Aaron Rodgers.
Dallas is win now. Let's get through the holidays so we can sell as much merch as possible. We don't give a shit. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you're cool. Just be you,
Are we live or are we doing the video?
We're doing a video.
Catboy just wants to get through the holidays being in the mix.
We have breaking news. We're under 1,000 miles to Kansas City. We got 100 miles down already. Woohoo! We are rolling like a mother humper. And so you think we're out on the? You're saying that there's no chance on Hopkins?
I was just bringing up to the guys that I feel really strongly, especially hearing how not good this draft is. Not that there's not good players, but just overall, top to bottom, there's really not a lot of depth as far as blue chip. Why not go out and get a Hopkins? And I'm really thinking that this is going to happen to us or to somebody. Hopkins is not returning to Arizona.
There's no way.
So you tell me where he's going. The Eagles?
Baltimore?
The Eagles?
I think it's the Jets.
The Giants? The Giants need receivers?
The Jets still need an X. I think even though Garrett Wilson is pretty good, I think Garrett Wilson is a little bit of a Z. If you bring in a real X, I'm going to say the Jets personally.
Yeah.
Because what would it take right now? You probably with like a 3rd or a 4th. I don't think the Jets have a problem with parting with one of them in order to bring in D-Hop. Plus, they probably got money because they've sucked for so long.
I would try and hit the Jets, the Cardinals with a pick this year and a conditional pick next year. If you bring D-Hop in, you have to think that it's more for 1 year. It's more of a 2-year at least deal, right?
Man, if you can put him in the slot, man.
That's what I'm saying. I have a weird feeling that we're going to actually do something. Let's not forget, they made a move last year, and it didn't work out because Houston decided to lower the guarantee that the money that they're going to pay.
Yeah, and that's where the Cardinals may be in the position of, we're better off eating some of their contract than eating all of it.
That's why I said the Eagles might be in play, because they're in the market for a receiver. They could, with all the money that they have right now, they could offer a lesser pick, but absorb more of the money, and that may be more worth
Why
the Cardinals.
Why are they in the market for a receiver?
That, if you look at all the things, they want another
They want
receiver.
Everything. They're like that money. More. We want more.
But they have an X. They have
a Z. I said the same thing, but outside of their two, they're not happy with anybody.
I think they're in the market for a slot, maybe to take over for Watkins, but I couldn't.
I like Quez, so I don't know why they would.
Quez, if you think about it, Quez, they didn't really have to risk a whole bunch. There are guys that are better than Quez out there.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm hoping Dallas does something because I think we're in win now.
But think about it. If Philly's in the market for a slot, they might be in the market for getting a Zay Flowers at 30 if we pass on him, which is
that's scary.
That is scary because he's better. Because again, he's better than Quez.
Yeah, that's scary.
But what they really need to be worried about is their defense.
Yeah, I was thinking, look for Nolan Smith
in the first.
Nolan Smith at number 10 if they don't trade back. I see that too.
That's a good pick for them.
Nolan Smith and come back with Jahmyr Gibbs at 30. That would be scary too. or a Branch. I like Branch. You guys like Branch out of Alabama?
I don't like him for us, but I like him.
But yeah, with Dallas has him as a corner. What do you think of that, David? Dallas likes him as a cornerback.
But they would play him as a big slot. Nickel, and we already got that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I do like the way he tackles. I like the way that he makes plays. He's definitely good at run fits and stuff like that.
I say that because there's a chance that his name is going to be right around us if he's,
The biggest thing with us right now is we're not necessarily deep at corner because we can improve there. Like, right now they should be trying to bump Nashawn Wright or Kelvin Joseph off the roster. That's what they should be trying to do with the corner position. But you don't necessarily have to do that high in order to do that. Brian Branch, I don't know if he's a corner. I think he's a safety that's a big nickel. But it all just depends on what schemes and how teams feel about that. Because we did see though last year, we saw this team in the playoffs make Israel Mukuamu a very, very good corner. He was already a corner in college.
Yes.
He was already a corner. So I don't know why you would want to mess that up when you got Izzy coming back. I mean, you could just literally just keep Izzy where he is.
I just thought it was interesting that they had him as a corner when I'm with you. I see him more of a safety, but should be interesting to see.
I got him number 20 on my big board.
Yeah, he's good. That's what I'm saying. If he's there, he's probably on the edge of being a first-round grade for them. His name has to come up in that room, and then that.
And I think they've explored some interest. I do know that they interviewed him at the Combine. I don't believe they brought him in for a 30 visit, though. But at the start of this draft process, Brian Branch was a top 15 pick. So, yeah, his name is definitely going to ring around that area of what a GM...
What did you do? No, I didn't do anything to it.
What a GM would think.
It just went blank again. So, in your minds, who are the biggest time to shit or get off the toilet players left on the Cowboys? You start thinking about Kevin Joseph, Jabril Cox, Semi
Fehoko, Nashawn Wright, Jabril Cox, obviously Bossman Fat.
I forget. I didn't say Bob. That
you
goes
said Kelvin Joseph.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, no. What? And I don't think he's
Canadian bulldozer.
Since he messed up his elbow, he has not been the same guy.
Who are we talking about?
About Gallimore.
Oh yeah.
Neville was beast in there, and then all of a sudden at hyperextended elbow, he's just been awful.
But it's his work ethic. His work ethic has got him in a doghouse, or maybe not being disciplined in his assignments. Something happened for Dan Quinn. I mean, he was inactive for a couple of games, which was shocking. Going into the season, he was going to be one of our main defensive stalwarts.
Yeah, and with that, they ended up screwing up with Ridgeway. God,
I got one last one for you.
What's up?
And we like him, but Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis is another one. Because if
I don't know that Jordan Lewis isn't going to get cut before the season. I think they're waiting to see on the injury. So
I think they're going to wait who they draft too.
I think that's why they're looking for corner. I think they're looking for
save themselves some money to help re-sign.
I think it's like $4.5 million they save if they end up.
Because corner, if they get another corner to play slot, who are they looking to replace? They're looking to get somebody better than Nashawn, Kelvin, and Jordan Lewis.
And, you know, you got to look ahead. Unfortunately, that's the league. I don't think they dislike Jordan, but they also know this is the last year of his contract, right?
Bad injury, too.
Yeah.
So, if you can, you know, draft a young one, you'll save yourself some. This is where the business becomes personal. The player is going to take it personal. The fans may take it personal. But, you know, the business side is you're saving money, and he don't have a contract going forward after this year. So,
Right.
you know, that's the things that we all, you know, the regular people that we forget about. You know, it's more than just a player. But to me, I say keep him, because if we're in it to win it this year, you're going to need them. You're going to need as many good players as possible.
Right.
Because you saw what happened. We got lucky with Bakwamu, who DMV said. We got lucky with him.
Mm-hmm.
They are trying to say now that they sat on him all year is a secret. I don't buy that for a second. If you're good, you got to play. So,
Well, there's going to be some players that'll be sweating it out watching the draft to see if they are drafting my replacement. Definitely are those four.
You should have had my hair out like that yesterday.
Oh, shit.
dude, man, he's had a
I should have worn my hair like that so I could have been like the
product in
walking
it.
Joe
yeah,
Boo.
you can put some product in there. Joe Boo's checking out the
sights and the sound.
yeah, the sights. We're starting to get out of the smells of the inner city, so he's starting to check it out.
Yeah, we're in the farmland right now.
Yeah, it smells
We
like
might-
horseman oil.
Yeah, we might start smelling some other.
Smells like the Eagles out here.
There you go. You want to scare somebody? Let me put Joe Boone in this.
I tell you what, you're going down 81 at this time of year. It ain't no fresh farm, man. It's like, that's some shit there. All right.
Oh, man.
Well,
Listen,
make a good time.
I'll tell you one thing. This is better because we got 4 guys here that are talking, and the time is flying.
David Wiley ain't saying much.
Well, he's talking.
He's more laughing than anything else.
Whereas the RV, it was pretty much me and Mark, and
It was loud, too.
we were getting all the smells of the people in the back. Unloading. You dropping, we were like,
deuces?
yeah, you know.
Who was dropping deuces?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. I missed all that. I'm glad I was in the front. Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, you know how it is. You get a bunch of people in a small, confined space. People get on each other's nerves.
And so we get a smaller,
Yeah, but
more
there's-
confined space, and that makes it better?
There's only 4 of us.
Okay.
We
All
got
right.
air conditioning. We got a vehicle that stays in its lane easily.
It certainly lets you know if you're not. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, excuse my language.
There you go.
All right, so we're in Maryland and still rolling. Peace.